God.
Girl. Hello, and welcome back again for episode 3. My least favorite episode, probably ever, but...
Only because the amount of editing you feel like you have to do for this.
I know, girl. 42.
Here's the thing, though. Good things come in threes.
Tea. So, I mean, you guys already know Carmen and Athena. Series regulars at this point. So, let's just get into it. We start in the workroom. The last week's queens are there, and the new queens walk in in full drag, which I thought was weird because...
Well, they try and do this thing where it's like, here's my drag, I'm intimidating, and then immediately it's, oh my god, hi sister.
Yeah.
Because none of them want to be mean.
Yeah.
Well, also, so many of them recognize each other now.
Yeah, I mean, Deja and Cornbread. Deja designs for Cornbread.
Does everyone have to know about everyone now? I mean, like...
Well, they're all California queens. North and South California.
Oh, T.
And then, of course, all the New York girls are going to know each other.
But then Maddie knows someone too, right?
Maddie knows Daya because they're both Midwest queens.
Oh, Midwest. Like, isn't... Yeah, girl, I mean, like... The country's getting... Is the country getting smaller? Or the queens are getting bigger? Larger?
The streets are doing it!
I know, right? Now we have to compete with the streets.
Also, I mean, honestly, it helps, though, if you have a sister.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Like an actual sister?
No. I mean, I have a sister, but, like, I enjoy her very much, but she does not help me in drag. Talking about this one over here.
My sister just found out I do drag. Did I tell you guys? Oh, no. Yeah, I messaged her my performance pictures. And she was like, who is, like, she was, like, so floored. She didn't know what drag was. She was like, and people hand you money?
We gotta take her to review.
Like, it just didn't compute with her. But now she knows.
Here she's a fan.
And she hasn't talked to me since, but...
I mean, I just...
Which?
My parents didn't hate me. But, like, I was gay, and then all of a sudden, like, I was doing these gigs. And I think the only redeeming quality that they enjoyed was the fact that I was getting paid for them.
I know, straight parents, all they care about is their kid could be the whoriest of whores. If they're making $100K a year, their parents are like, I love my, that's a shit, you know? It's like,
I mean, strippers are underrated. They make money.
What are we talking about?
So they come in.
We have a Queens Unite.
Right.
Queens Unite.
So I just thought, because I thought the other queens, that was like that must have been a runway or something. Because
Yeah,
they all
literally
look like
just
flawless.
came off the runway.
I would have been so pissed. And it's like, oh, we're just gonna use this for your walking in. You only see everyone from like the waist up because they're behind the table. Well, remember Alyssa Summer? She was dressed up. That was like the best outfit, like better than her best drag outfit. Like it was, she had this like neon.
She was wearing more rock and roll than when she did her rock and roll number. So they all walk in, they get reacquainted with each other. She brings Daya, Betty, and Orion's story back. We're back to 14. And then Rue's like, guess what? This is Willy Wonka at Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Girl, what the fuck is going on with that?
She's inspired by literature. She's a well-read queen. Because reading is
Oh
what?
my god. Fundamental.
Oh,
Thank you.
Deep
Lord
cut. That's what she was going
Deep
for.
cut.
Yeah.
She wants to teach not only she wanted to read the children, she wants to teach the children. Right?
Yeah, but I feel like,
And then
so I
walk them
think
in
that
nature.
this is the twist of the season.
Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh? Let's get sickening! Yeah.
There is a parachute for any queen that gets eliminated. And it is not up to the other queens. It's not up to Rue. It's up to the drag
It's up
gods.
to the gods.
Supposedly.
But rigged.
But
Do you think it's
producing.
rigged? It's like
I
their favorite.
think this is the production's attempt at showing that they don't always play favorites.
Right.
I think this is them trying to make a redemption because they've gotten a lot of hate recently about how much productions intervene in seasons. And so this is them like, hey, we're really trying to show you that we can play fair. Which, good for them. They should be doing it.
Oh, but then also, remember they put it like inside their clothes? I'm like, girl, this shit's gonna melt in like
That's
2
just for
seconds.
yeah.
Well, no, did you guys see the YouTube clip of Roscoe's? It was Daya, Maddie, and Orion. And Orion revealed that those bars are plastic. They're plastic bars.
I mean, that makes sense, because, that's going to
You
melt.
get eliminated and you can't even have a piece of chocolate to go home with.
I know.
Talk about a bitter defeat.
Yeah,
I think it's semi-sweet.
It looked dark. No, I'm just kidding.
Are we really gonna milk this? By giving that we're all white.
Ugh.
And there's all the chocolate puns.
I thought you were Hispanic.
No, I'm Hispanic.
Your name's Carmen.
Yeah,
So?
San Diego.
I know.
And I'm Athena. Doesn't mean that I'm Greek, but I am
Right.
Hispanic.
I mean, I would buy that you're Hispanic. Is that a compliment?
She's got olive skin.
Depends on who the president is.
Tea.
So they all choose
Okay,
a chocolate
yeah.
bar, and
Yes.
then Rue says, "Welcome. We're having not one, but 2 testicle balls. We're having 2 balls."
Girl,
Mm.
I couldn't with all those we'll talk about it later, but the ball references, they made too many ball jokes.
How could you
She's
not
every
other
expect
line.
a room of 16 homosexuals to not make ball references?
Yeah, but
16.
16 homosexuals?
No.
Oh.
There's 15 homos and 1 straight.
No. Ross, the 14 queens. Oh, there is. I'm counting the judges panel. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
13.
All right.
Sorry.
Pick her though. Anyways.
All those gays and 1 straight.
Yes.
I like how we got like 42 like looks. We were able to do that, but we can't figure out how many queens.
Yeah, it's a matter of fun.
So spoiler alert, it's the ball challenge. The queens from week 1.
So it's zebra.
Swimwear
Swim-
or
no,
resort wear.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's always
Somewhere.
like the same kind of
casual wear. Golfing? Was it golfing?
No, it's resort.
the same.
So it's the hide and seek ball.
Hide and seek, like hide,
Hide
and
and
seek.
seek.
Okay.
All right. So it is zebra print resort.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have leopard evening gown down.
Gown down?
Boots the house down, just
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay. That's what they were. I was like, is that an animal?
These are drag references. I know you're new to drag. And then the last one is wedding gown eleganza with animal prints as your fabric choice of the gown you have to make
Okay.
on your own.
Right.
Which I'm glad they did wedding for both balls.
Then week 2 girls.
Week
is
2 girls.
The red, white,
Red, white, and
ball.
blue balls.
So
Oh,
Blue ball.
blue balls.
is that what they said? No. I have white balls right now.
Did you lose perfusion to them?
What do you mean?
Blood flow?
What?
If they're white? That means
Oh,
they're
I just
drained?
mean like I'm white. But I don't know, maybe I should get that checked
I
out.
don't think that we should. Yeah, I think we're good not talking about the complexion of your
Yeah.
balls.
Okay.
So I don't think that's what everybody wants to talk
I can
about
go
right now.
I can go to the clinic, maybe. Is
If
that-
they want to, they can go to your OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, T, subscribe. $10 a month gets you early access.
Bold of you.
It's 15.
She has one, but she didn't know what one was last week. She was like, what's
Oh.
the paid porn
No,
that you're interested in?
the porn one.
The porn one.
Demon baby porn? Pay for porn.
Red Hot Resort
Red Hot
is
Resort.
your first look.
Okay. So
And
red.
then
We're red.
white. So second one, same thing. Evening
White.
gown down,
Yeah.
wearing white.
I gotta be white, though. I think that was the tagline.
And then same thing like last one, wedding gown eleganza, but it is
But to
Red,
have
red,
white,
white,
seven.
and blue.
Okay.
Come on, Betsy Ross.
I already have a clear one, which I think is going to be better at this point. It's just animal print. It's so much fun, more versatile.
It
Less boring.
allows for more creativity, I feel.
It does, but it's gonna be more creative no matter what. But it also is gonna walk that really fine line between creative and junky. Because too much animal print can really fuck up a whole look.
I mean, the next thing I have is that they find out Maddie is straight.
Yes.
The other half of the cast finds out.
The other half of the cast. So I really like how Cornbread says that her left nipple gets hard around straights, which is how
so
she knew. Which is kind of like, is that like a Mean Girl? I guess in certain Mean Girls, like my boobs.
Somewhere.
Like no one's
I
right.
do kind of feel bad for her though because she.
Cornbread?
No, Maddie.
Oh, I was like the
Because she
nipple
came-
thing? Yeah. That's
No, she came
annoying.
in day one. She came in day one and she was like, "Yes, I am straight, but that's not who I am." And the
yet that's
cast
all
just-
they've talked about.
Well, no, exactly. And Rue made a big joke out of it. I mean, even her talent show, she was like, "Well, if you play the guitar with your dick,"
Well, let's
she
see
would
how
never say that to anybody.
let's see how
else.
far it carries.
Yeah.
Because we
So
first,
far, it's 2 episodes back to back.
well, because you have the queens learning from week 2, learning that she is straight, and then the queens from week 1 now learning that she's straight. And if there's a little joke here and there, like throughout it, makes sense because we're all gonna make the jokes too.
I can't tell if Maddie is like, she looks kind of uncomfortable whenever they like reference her straightness.
Because she doesn't want to
Yeah.
be noticed for her
It
being
was-
straight.
But I'm like,
Exactly.
welcome to the fucking club. We have to live in a world where like straight is the norm. So get over it, Maddie. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too mean.
It is definitely something to notice though, because that's how gay people feel in a lot of street settings.
Mhm.
It's very
Yeah.
out of place.
Most.
They just
Sorry,
run the
Maddie. Yeah.
Move around the world, dude.
Straight men, white men. So they have to sew. They have to sew the last.
Right.
The wedding.
That's always how a ball is.
So,
Right.
noticing who are seamstresses.
Deja Sky.
A lot of them. Surprising. Well, not surprisingly at this point, I guess.
Well, there are some who are seamstresses. There are some who know how to sew, and yet there's still queens after 14 seasons that don't know how to sew.
Like, I want to
They
say
definitely-
Carrie.
June. Yeah, June.
June doesn't know how to sew.
And Carrie
And Carrie.
are
Yeah.
struggling with the sewing situation.
I mean, you can tell because this guy's last week's runway was like definitely my top. I think.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh my god.
She's looking great every week.
Yeah.
Last week in the lace.
The blue
The
one.
Patrick Star.
Blue and
Is
white.
that that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like
That was
you
a
like that?
very well done.
It
look.
was nice. It wasn't
But
my
she
top,
made it
though.
herself though. And that was impressive.
She may be the
But,
straight line, but we're on different sides. Of the
Yeah. Yes. We're like The View. We have like
We have very different
Multiple views.
yes.
Yes.
We have like the Rosie O'Donnell, the Elizabeth Hathbeck, and I'm. What's the pretty one? No, I'm just kidding.
Your mom.
Well, actually, Elizabeth Hathbeck is. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
You're like. Anyhow, sob stories. This is the segment where they did like 8 of the sob stories.
Orion's
in a row.
mom died. Cornbread
Suicide.
faced transphobia.
Carrie.
And transphobia.
And I was like, girl, are all these queens going home next week? Like, why are we crowballing these stories in right now?
This is a 6-way lip sync. Waiting for
I
the night.
Oh my god. I don't know, maybe production knows that the fans know that if someone tells their sob story, they're probably going home.
Right.
So maybe at this point they're
That's
just like, hey, let's go ahead and get some of these stories out when they actually would come out, when you would actually first start meeting somebody.
Yeah.
And let's get them out of the way so that people don't be like, oh, she's telling her story now because she's going home.
Yeah. I honestly don't really like the sob. Like, I get it. I get it why they're telling it. But I feel like the reason I like Drag Race is because it's funny and stupid and, like, I guess I'm just a heartless cunt.
We all knew that.
So that's going to be my sob story. I have no feelings. Yeah, so I guess...
Yeah, so let's go ahead
Let's
and get
go
into
ahead
the
and get
runways.
into the runway.
Ready?
Okay. Alright. Ow. Oh my god. Ow, my ear, like, just popped. Alright, so first category is Zebra Resorts. Where?
From the Hide and Chic Ball.
Alright, so let's kind of, I guess we can just go through these. I mean, there's 42 looks, so we're going to try to
Go through quickly.
go through a little
Yeah.
quickly. Alright, so Alyssa Hunter, very ski resort.
Ski resort, even though it wasn't inspired by a ski resort, she did that.
She did, yeah, it was
She looked
good.
gorgeous.
I like that, the ponytail things on the side.
Mhm.
Very, very nice. Bosco,
Bosco.
I like
wasn't
it.
I like it. It wasn't giving me resort, but it was giving me swimwear, which you usually associate with resort. It was like a one piece, but like a bodysuit one piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see her being the rich bitch at the resort in Mexico, kind of coming out of the cabana,
Yeah.
hitting on the pool boy.
I thought she said it was like a ski thing because she was wearing fur at one point and then she took it off. So I was like confused. Like, where is
Yeah.
this resort? Like, where's it snowing and you can go in the pool? Okay, Willow Pill. Didn't like it the first time I watched it. Liked it more now, right? Oh, that's what you said. Yeah.
Yes. I was like,
agree.
oh, well, it's not black and white. It's not zebra. It was still zebra print in anything but black and white, which made it stand out.
Definitely inspired by that zebra gum that you used to have when you were a kid.
Oh,
That was all the different rainbow colors.
as a kid, I ate that now.
You can still find it now?
Well, you can.
Like, I haven't
Give
been
me
able to find
some.
that in years.
You gotta go to
Check
the
Aldi.
toy store.
Yeah.
She hangs out around like playgrounds. So
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding. Carrie Colby.
The only thing resort was this hat, and it was barely a beach hat because it was a ring around her head. There was no cap.
The legs, the leggings,
The flamingo legs?
Come on, Pink
flamingo
Panther.
legs,
Pink zebra.
like a
I mean-
zebra and a flamingo, like had a.
I mean, you can't really
demon
judge bright pink these days.
I really don't like pink. No, I'm just kidding.
June Jambalaya.
June
June.
Jambalaya.
Which followed in Willow's steps in doing executive, but Willow did executive way better. It was a lot cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't. She was like, "Oh, this is not off the rack," and like I was like, "Oh, actually,
Actually, if it's not off the rack, it's been painted to not be off the rack.
yeah, girl, that's off the rack." And it's not even her sewed look. Like if that was her sewed look, I could be like, okay,
No,
But-
she was in a bra and a skirt.
Also, if you are claiming yourself to be a rich bitch, then I would expect some type of jewelry on you, because even these poor hoes over here
Yes.
can get some pearls and jewels on themselves.
So Cornbread came in, which I had a hard time like seeing it as resort until she said it was safari resort, and then it like totally makes sense because I thought it was like a purse.
Yeah,
but
that's a canteen. I've had a drink out of that for ROTC. When you're like a little boy who wants to be in the army, which thank God I'm not.
You were in the army?
ROTC.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Did
like,
you have to wear those ugly green things? Oh.
I was in uniform from morning till night
Ugh.
for a full 2 years. And my dad was in the army for 33 years, so I've been around
Really?
it. Yeah.
A
It's
lot of
not
dick?
cute.
Let a dick? No.
They were all homophobic, so.
Okay, never mind.
The canteen was a cute little purse.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know that Safari gives a resort. Safari gives more of like a getaway.
Yeah.
But I guess getaways can be resorts.
Yes.
So.
Also,
It's like a roundabout.
depending
liberal-
on where you go, you can do Safari Resort, because there are some expensive ass
Disneyland.
places. No.
Animal Kingdom.
That's where she was going. Yeah, you can definitely
Thank
do
you.
Safari Resort.
Yes.
And have it be very expensive, because I mean, even think back. So think back in the day when, in like the 1920s, when all the rich white people would go to Africa because that was the thing to do.
And enslave
And-
people.
No, they'd shoot
No.
the animals. And
Oh.
wear their
They had already done that a
skins.
couple of hundred years before.
Okay. So then they wanted to get the animals.
White men,
White
strike
people.
again!
Matty Morphosis.
And then Orion Story.
Yes.
Orion
Who is giving
Story.
us Alyssa Hunter, but on the
Golf
team.
course.
Yeah, I kind of like. I mean, it wasn't like
Her makeup's a lot better now.
Her makeup is great.
Yeah, her
makeup
makeup's
is great to begin
good.
with.
very fishy.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
it's more fishy this time around.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
was soft before, but it was like the 3 tits alien soft. Now it's fish.
Yeah.
Right.
2 tits.
Now we get to
The leopard.
leopard
right?
look.
Okay, so
Alright.
first up again is Alyssa Hunter, which the shoulders, bitch.
I'm living.
All shoulders.
This is a Terry Mugler inspired R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, R.A.P.
What she didn't have in floor length gown, she had in sleeves.
Even her hat, like, just details everywhere. Perfect.
Yeah, she's great. Next
Then Bosco.
is
It's
Bosco.
Bosco.
It was 2-piece formal wear. Was it formal? Yes, because it's a pant.
Yeah.
This is one of those like casual evening.
I feel like it was
wear.
more like resort wear than evening wear or gown.
She's at the same resort at a business meeting,
Mhm.
but it's a resort, so you're not gonna wear a suit. You're gonna wear a 2-piece.
Yeah.
But it's gonna cover her entire leg because that's decency,
I'm looking for evening gown, though. Like, if you're looking, if the
which is fair.
theme is evening gown using leopard print, I want an evening gown. I don't want a pantsuit and a bra.
And that's fair.
So Willow Pill comes out. You
In the-
both. I mean, I loved it as
In the
well.
first floor, was it floor length or just shortish floor?
It was like right above floor. That's I guess
It was in a Dordelon, okay?
it didn't
Yeah.
touch the gap. I don't really care about that. I mean, if it
But it
looks
went-
good, it looks
It
good.
went
right?
past her knees,
Yes.
which is more than Alyssa can
Pass.
say.
So apparently this was a Versace knockoff, and Violet Chachki didn't like it. She's like, "We're supposed to inspire them. We don't knock them off." I was like,
Except for Rue saying copy. We'll get to that at the end of this episode.
Yeah,
But, like,
she literally says, if you don't know, copy.
"Yeah, that's how I got where I am.
that's what we all do.
I stole someone's identity."
We're also at the point where we are so deep into drag culture
Yeah,
internationally, you can't do something original anymore. It's been done.
it's been done.
Someone
It's
somewhere's done it.
boring. We've seen it. We hate you.
Also, it's different between copying a queen and copying their looks versus copying designers. She can't afford Versace, so she's going to do a knockoff of it and still look fucking gorgeous.
If
Yeah.
TJ Maxx can do it, I can fucking do it.
I'm a Maxinista.
I'm a true Maxinista. Luckily, I cut up my credit card with them because it was just out of freaking control. But this is gonna be my last clothing haul for a while. Like, hopefully. I did place an order, a small order. Choking.
Carrie Colby had
Again.
the spinning.
Didn't go below her knees, so I don't know that it's a gown.
Definitely
I
down.
loved it.
And this is giving me very DJ meets Cameron Michaels. Because when Cameron Michaels did that Hats Incredible runway, she had the whole 3 rotating whatever, and she was like, boom!
Mhm.
And did it.
She was gorgeous, as she always
Gorgeous.
is.
She's gonna be hot.
Was
no
it
matter
on
what she
theme?
wears.
Not quite.
No.
I don't understand why she just couldn't have the same thing but just go to the floor. Or at least be a really long kind of,
No, that's what everybody's asking.
you know.
Like, I don't see this as being like an Oscars like level. Like, you walk into the Oscars wearing this.
No.
And I feel like for me, just
You might
that's
go
how
meet
I
Oscar wearing this, but
Yeah.
Right.
Oscar the Grouch in like a trash can.
For me, I feel like
Wow.
that should be the whole idea behind an evening gown, is like something you'd wear to the academy.
Cornbread is next. I really like this. I thought
another.
this is the first like gown.
Hers hit the floor.
Mermaid gown.
Thank you,
yes.
Cornbread. Definitely a fan of mini lashes though.
Mm-hmm.
Mini lashes.
Her lashes are natural length.
Oh really?
They are not 301s.
Girl.
Which good for her. I think she looked.
Yeah,
hot
what
in
a-
She would look
301s,
great.
The
though.
dumbass. Like who would ever wear like short
Tiny
lashes?
lashes.
Yeah.
But yours are stacked.
Yeah, there's
Aren't
like
they
two of them.
301s?
I don't know.
No, these are
Oh, these are 301s.
I need those. They're having aneurysms. Don't do that.
That's not
And
the
we're down
only,
to 2 hosts.
that's
I
not the only
know.
stroke I do.
Next is Orion Store.
Which I don't know if this is leopard. It gave me more ocelot.
Okay.
Like Aquaria wore in season 10 with matching headpiece.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
black. I feel like it was definitely inspired by that for sure.
She didn't need the headpiece.
What was the headpiece?
It
Like-
was
Teeth.
cat jaw.
Oh my god! That's too much. That's too far. That's like
She
literally.
literally
I
skinned
mean-
the cat and used every piece.
Well, but no, because it's Aquaria. Like, girl,
No, I told you,
think
very
of-
heavily inspired.
that's bullshit. I don't like it now. Throw that shit out.
She looked...
But it doesn't look bad.
No.
Does
It
she
doesn't
need
look
it?
bad, but
No.
she didn't-
But is it a poor addition? Also,
That just
no.
tells
it's a
me.
good addition.
That just tells me she's not going to be a creative queen, and that's probably why she went home. Okay, so next is June Jambalaya. She basically trips in her dress, and you cut to Ross being like, "Oh my god, she tripped."
Person, but yeah.
Oh yeah, whatever. You know, one of them. And also, she's like, "Oh, I couldn't walk in this dress." It's like, bitch, that was when you brought. You
Okay.
should probably
Right.
try to
Bitch,
like
you
figure
pull
it out.
the two fronts because obviously it cuts in the front. You pull that back and you say, "Look at what's on the inside." And if it's not cute, why'd you bring it? I mean, I took over a gown or two, but then I like pull that out of the
Yeah,
way, and I'm
you
like,
hold it
"Okay,
up.
walk,
Yeah.
walk." And that's me lip syncing. She is walking down a runway.
Yeah.
You better just
Oh,
move
she
it.
was I believe the term was flouncing down the runway.
She was failing down the runway. Anyway, so child.
Wedding couture. Okay, so first is Alyssa Hunter, which gagging? Are you guys gagging?
I mean, this is the
Stunning.
gold trophy for me.
Like, this
I
is...
mean, throw it away.
She did throw it, and Ross.
Mhm.
Try to-
Carson.
Carson.
You love Ross.
I hate Ross though. Like I do.
Are you
Maybe
sure
I
about
subliminally, subconsciously love him. I don't know.
I feel like this is a Freudian slip.
I know. I
Mhm.
do.
And you want to slip into his
You
DMs.
just miss Ross.
Yeah, but great.
Well executed.
Very well.
For
executed.
making it
Cohesive.
herself, she knows her way around
I saw it
She knows her body. She
Thimble.
knows how to... Yeah. A bobbin.
a bobbin.
A needle. A thread. A foot pedal.
Sucking cock.
Sucking dick and cock. Like, I'm.
My dear.
Ray, a drop of golden cum. No? Okay.
Ray of Frost? Golden Cum?
One guy I knew had like yellow cum. What is that from?
Lack of
Yeah?
zinc?
Lack of zinc?
I don't know. It's definitely a chemical imbalance.
In his brain?
The only time yellow
Does he have
comes out of
Zilla?
my dick is when I have chlamydia. So.
What happened?
So the only time yellow comes out of my dick is when it's chlamydia.
Oh. It was you. That's what I was talking about. No, I'm just kidding. Costco came out. It was okay. It didn't give wedding to me.
No.
It was okay. I mean, I thought the hair was kind of wedding-y, but everything else
Her
was
hair
like
is always nice and coiffed.
Yeah.
very coiffed.
Or it's horns.
Black.
And she-
I guess black is her thing.
And she
Black
had the
hair.
veil, which was nice, like hanging from the back.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that gave me wedding.
But I wish her veil like went down to like the floor.
And all of them had a bouquet.
Yeah. Yes, all of them had a bouquet of some sort.
That was like when Michelle checked down the runway for moles
Mhm.
on season 12. Bouquet, 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 bouquet. That was fully it.
Yeah.
Right. It was the
Okay.
kimono of this season. Willow Pill. She came out with a the pants,
Pantsuit
right?
again. Yeah.
It was
There have been
weird.
pantsuit weddings, though.
Where?
But it doesn't scream wedding to me. Like,
They don't have enough fabric to scream wedding.
Either way.
Yeah, was that- do you think
Nobody's
that
giving
was
them
a
a hoop
problem?
skirt.
Because Tulle, like, did they have Tulle? No, because
No.
Tulle is like wedding, and you can't do animal print. Tulle.
Anal beads?
You can't do anal with Tulle. It's too rough.
Look
I'm
at
just-
what Alyssa
You
Hunter
can definitely do anal with a tool.
With a Tulle.
Look at what Alyssa Hunter did.
Yeah.
Alyssa Hunter did wedding. This doesn't.
She was a little Dior, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked like she came out of Jumanji. Okay, yeah. So Carrie Colby comes
Climaxed.
climaxed.
Yeah.
Very drapey. Like clearly, she probably doesn't know how to sew that well, but I thought it fit her well.
The dress definitely did fit her well, and for her not having any sort of sewing ability, it was a good looking dress.
Yeah,
And it was it could go more for like an LA style wedding.
yeah.
Not my traditional New England sense, but it looked good on her.
Next is cornbread. I like that. I feel like it was a good concept with the snake print. I think just the execution was the problem.
She ran out of fabric. I feel like if her train was longer, it would have been more wedding.
Yeah. And also, I feel like the hair didn't really go with that. Like, that hair was like the throwback hair, and the dress wasn't
It
really
also didn't fit her.
a throwback.
It
Yeah.
didn't fit her at all.
Next was Orion's Story,
Mm-hmm.
which she was a young... what did she say?
Morgan Fairchild.
Morgan Freeman?
Fairchild.
No, Morgan Fairchild.
Who?
Does anyone know who that is?
Insert photo here.
Yeah, girl. Or
Think
Wikipedia
like,
arc.
think like Farrah Fawcett type as.
Okay.
I do know what Morgan Fairchild looks like, but it's like hard. I wouldn't be able to really kind of describe her to you.
Yeah, it was her dead mom's dress, right? Something like that.
Modeled after what her mom would wear.
Oh yeah, because didn't she say her mom was kind of like a party girl? Or something?
Her mom had mental health issues.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's...
And then committed suicide. So yeah, we're
Oh,
not.
that's what happened. I
We're
forgot.
not touching
Rest
that
in
one.
peace. June Jambalaya.
Coming to America.
Tube
Yes.
dress
Very...
with drapery and flowers.
I thought it looked decent. For someone who doesn't know how to sew, I've seen worse.
Okay,
on the
coming
show.
from two bitches who do know how to sew, in 8 hours, a tube
Mhm.
dress and some poorly attached fabric.
But still, I mean, a lot of weddings, I feel like, maybe from Africa or like other parts of the world, do kind of look like that drapey kind of fabric. So I don't know if that, I mean...
It could be, but
Which
also
is
like
fine. You can sew them into here
Hmm.
and let them flow behind you.
you can sew them into the shoulders. There's a lot of things you can
So
do,
much you
like
can
kind of
do.
wrapped around her, and you knew that she wasn't comfortable with it because she never put her bouquet down.
I know.
She didn't want to
She was
show
hiding
you
her,
what
like,
the attachment
cleavage.
looked like.
Right. Yeah.
And the attachment was fine.
Yeah.
You couldn't tell that it was poorly attached based on looking at it. Now, when the lip sync started,
Yeah.
I mean, she could have done a few stitches or even some fashion tape and held them together a little bit better,
Velcro.
Right.
and she would have been fine.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Still not a fantastic look, but kudos to her for not being able to sew.
Yeah. So Red Resort Wear is next. Diabetes, who
Is
I love the look.
She's lost. She's the kid at the resort who ran away
Yep.
and has no clue where she is now.
Yeah, I don't know what resort. I mean, I love the look, but I just don't see that as.
It's whatever resort her parents wanted to go to.
Right, and
Yeah.
I feel like, she looks like a little kid. That's the good look that she was going for. It is definitely cute. It's definitely very playful.
Yeah.
Definitely still a little Crystal Method.
Very much like this. 2D, a lot of drag these days,
Yes.
2D.
Yeah.
Bald from the
Mhm.
crown back, which, this is my hair, I don't wear wigs.
She get them bangs, clip-on bangs, or stick-on bangs. I wonder how she got those bangs on. Or like stick-on.
It might be like a headband.
Oh.
Headband and then pigtails. Which is very innovative.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very Crystal
Look
Method.
So next.
Next up.
Okay, so next is Angeria.
Paris Van Michaels. This is not giving me a resort at all.
It's
Not
not.
at all.
It's very like
It's very pageant.
pageanty.
A little bit of like a nighty teddy type situation. Like, not even like evening, like going out type.
It's giving me the 60s triangle shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're going to go for like a look like that, belt it. You got to belt it. Because at that point,
It'd be more resorty.
it'd be more resorty if you belted it. Because then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, well, it's loose in the downstairs so I can breathe. Not like, oh, I'm going to take this off. Because if she had taken it off into a bikini,
Right.
Yeah.
you got to reveal and you fit the category. But she did neither of those. So
Right. Next is Deja Squoy.
The first resort look of them.
I know. I love the makeup, the hair, the outfits.
Whatever, the hair, the same color.
Yes.
I love that purple.
Mm-hmm. The
I
lavender
am the
lavender.
Jan of this family.
And then were they roses or something? I don't know. Petals,
Yes.
some kind of
I
red
think it was
flower.
roses.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Yeah, definitely my top so far.
So far.
Probably. All right.
Until we get to Jasmine Kennedy.
You go
Because she fit this head to toe,
Yes.
top to bottom, front to back. She said, I am wearing a bikini, two-piece, that's a resort wear. And then she pulled out these lobster claws, and she showed camp for a pageant queen, so kudos to her.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you find lobsters? The sea where all seas? Resorts.
I know. But just the red, like every red runway, someone comes out with lobster claws.
Oh, stop being so crappy.
All right, so Georges was next.
They said
Which-
Diana Ross, and Diana Ross does not give me resort wear.
It's a piece of fabric. Girl, it's a piece of fabric with some gold
Chains.
chains.
Yes. Raja made it for her in 60 seconds.
It's the same dress. It's literally.
Yeah. She looks cute, but I feel
It's
like
not-
for Georges, she's going to rely on her body and just being pretty.
But how's
And a
that?
twink.
We'll talk about it, but how's that top? I don't know. We're gonna
She's
talk
a bottom.
about it. And she walks in the runway, she's just like, I don't want them to see how pretty I am.
No, because I feel like the reason of the ball is that they want to show off your creativity. She's not showing
She's not
that.
creative.
No.
I mean, her
Green
name
not
is
a
creative.
creative color.
Her name is very creative. Gorgeous. Georges.
Yes.
Hardly. It's the
Whatever.
same name.
What do you mean?
It's Jorge.
Her name's Jorge.
Oh, that's true. I guess it's not
She's turned Jorge into Gorgeous.
that. Whatever.
It's like you being Nikki.
T.
Nikki T, I guess.
Yeah.
Nikki
T.
Nikki Nebula.
I'm like,
Come on, Nikki Nebula.
Yeah.
some of Fabrianos.
Yeah.
Fabrizos.
The
I don't
Fabrizos. Yeah, Nikki T.
Yes.
Give me a tip or I'm coming to your car.
All right, so Lady Camden is next.
Also
Again.
George.
Yes. Actually,
I liked
given result.
it. Very
Yes.
good. Yeah.
And it was still
Flowy.
embellished. It was
Mhm.
in the category and still was styled.
Styled.
Cute.
Styled. Yep. Maddie Morphesis.
But ironically, her look wasn't shit.
No.
It was giving me Boardwalk, which isn't quite resort, but it's more resort than some of these girls were.
Definitely give me a little off the shelf.
She made this by hand. This is one of her first ones, which I give her
Oh,
kudos
she made it
for.
by hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
This was one of, she was in her confessional, she was like, this is one of the first outfits I ever made.
Which hand? Her left hand?
She might be ready, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just whatever has a
She's-
bigger muscle on.
Well-
She's got a girlfriend.
It's very like boyfriend goes to the store to buy his girlfriend like a Christmas present, and she like returns that outfit because it's like what
I-
straight men think that
I
women
like
look
it,
good
man.
in.
I like a jumpsuit. Fuck
Yeah,
my
she had a little
dress.
romper going. It was great.
Yeah, I love this.
I feel like of
She
all
also-
the girls who
Yeah.
did this resort look, like she could fit the resort bill.
I feel like it could have been a little more flowy, a little more like bigger pants.
like Deja.
the pant looks a little to me like more like man pants.
So
Okay.
we have evening wear couture. Why you gotta be white?
So first is Diabetti. She looks
She's one of many
she looks great
in
I
this
think.
category to do evening wear that's not formal evening wear,
True.
Yeah.
which I greatly appreciate because it implies camp.
That's fair.
And she said, "Let me do sleepwear, but make it fashion." And I appreciate
Which
that.
I'm fine with. Yes.
Yeah.
It's literally nightwear.
No, I think the sleeves are really flowy. I also like the I thought it was gonna be a hood, but when she put it up, it was just like a
Little collar.
elongated collar.
Looking like a dinosaur from Jurassic Park.
Oh my god, yes! yes. So next is Angeria, who I also like this. So
I liked it until she pulled it apart, and then it was no longer a gown.
yeah, I agree. It was like the inside, the jumpsuit's not even wear. I mean, it was very pretty and beautiful
Yeah.
and pageant, but
And yes, I get it that it's like, surprise, like boom, it's pants on a dress,
yeah,
but the category was dress,
Mm-hmm.
so you literally
Right.
broke the category.
Yes. And I think that she's not going to be the first queen that breaks the category of not wearing a gown.
Deja
Mhm.
Sky.
Another pantsuit.
Gorgeous.
Does she look good? Yes.
Yes.
Does she look good? So good, but is it a gown? No, it
No.
isn't.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
But do her pants hit the floor? Yes, they do.
Yes.
But it's
No.
not one piece, it's two legs.
No, she hadn't spent so much time diving down to the bottom of the ocean to get the heart of the ocean. Maybe she would have had
I
to heard
know.
the entire theme.
But Jasmine Kennedy comes out. I don't understand this.
Again, not a gown. She literally says cocktail dress in a category that says gown.
It's not even a cocktail dress though. It's like a lip sync outfit. In my opinion.
It's cocktail dress because it goes past her crotch.
It's like a dancing.
She looks like one of the seven swans of swimming.
So then it's Georges.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Georges.
And Georges is wearing this lovely bodice, but then it's just a skirt. And she has little cufflinks right here at the elbow with the bow. She puts the bow back at the elbow.
Yeah.
It's fine.
With her look, though, I could see Ariana coming to, like, an Oscar.
Oh, she had the one ponytail.
Like, she was gorgeous.
That's
like,
the thing about Georges.
lived up to
Is
her
she
name.
pretty?
Yes.
Yes.
But
But
she's
is
going to
it
rely on
creative?
that, too.
Yes.
No.
But is it creative?
No.
No.
But stop relying on that body, you know? It's
She doesn't
very
have
that
a body.
beauty.
She's just relying on her
And that
face.
beauty.
Stop
Yeah.
relying on that beauty.
Yeah.
It's very that.
Miss Carmen.
And yeah.
No, she's got the body too. So next is Lady Camden.
Camden.
And
She
this is white evening wear.
Yes.
white
It hits
evening.
the floor. It's still a little seductive, which is fine for evening wear.
And it's fashion.
It's fashion.
It's fashion meets.
Lastly and leastly, no, I'm just kidding.
Mhm.
Well, we'll talk about it. Is Maddie Morphosis. She was wearing a sheet
Yep.
with
So we're on
stencils.
We're on the two sides of this crescent moon. Okay, because here's the thing. Does it hit the floor? Yes, therefore it is a gown. Is it evening wear? It's literally the moon. It has to be the evening. It fits the category. It is camp. I support this.
But also, like, she could be swinging around a baby little carousel above a crib.
Yeah. She's also swinging around her penis because she clearly doesn't need to be tucked. And also, yeah, they look like doodles almost. And the headpiece is too lit. I don't like the outfits with the
Too little. Bitch, it covers her whole
no
head.
too literal, like too
Oh, literal.
It's like
yeah. Here's the thing.
evening.
Here's the
I know
thing.
the moon. Let me
Here's
get
the
that
thing.
one. Yeah.
All of your points, completely valid.
Yeah.
Do I still love it? And does it fit the category more than most of the girls?
Valid.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Place again.
Okay,
Yeah.
Diabetti comes out. This 80s inspired dress. Almost looks like those crazy prom dresses. This is probably one of my tops
Yes.
of the whole
I
thing.
bet Betsy Ross was ahead of her time.
She did it her
Vintage.
fucking self.
Vintage Americana, like, the fact that she did this.
So good.
So good. So
And she
beautiful.
she went home already, and the fact that she pulled this out,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they brought her back. I
Yeah.
love Dia so much.
And then Angeria.
Coming out with her pageant roots.
Also very, like, regal, very, like, billionaire bride, like, type vibe.
Floor gown,
Mm-hmm.
check.
Floor gown, all shiny.
Bouquet, check.
Yes. Very classy.
Pageantry, check.
Love the jewels all draped on her bodice. Like, probably hard to do because usually they sag, but hers were, like, placed beautifully. I
She
thought.
probably would have been to the top if the other two categories had actually fit.
Yeah. So Deja Sky is next.
This is stunning. that she
Also
made
really
this.
great. Definitely also one of my tops.
It's a mermaid dress. This is how you do drapery.
Yes.
You pin, throw.
Yep.
Yes.
So good.
And that fabric was like looks so
This
good.
is what I mean. Red, white, and blue is hard because it's, all
Yeah.
solid colors. This is how you show up.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine Kennedy comes out.
Another showstopper.
Mhm.
I love
Yeah.
this.
Very beautiful. Love the
Shoulder piece.
shoulder
had the
piece.
drapery. It was fitted.
Yeah.
Hit the floor.
Yeah, she was. It was definitely her best look of the three, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Which I feel like most of them. I feel like all of them so far. That was their best look
Well,
of the three.
I think that's the point of the third one, is that it should be jaw-dropping.
Yeah,
You
And-
made this. You
Yeah.
Oh my god, you made this.
Right.
right. And then we have Georges, which I mean, it was
She clearly can't sew.
okay.
It was great from the waist down.
It was my
And there was not much from the waist
yeah.
up.
It was my second least favorite of this like mini of the 7 here.
Yeah.
So then it's Lady Camden.
Lady Camden. Also, I also really like this one.
Oh, I loved it.
The stars, like, I don't know if that was
Spray
the
painted.
fabric.
Was
Was that the
like.
fabric?
I don't even
Yeah.
know. It looks like it was spray painted.
Yeah, I just thought
Imagine
she
part of
was...
fabric.
It's almost like a Christmas tree. She has, like, the
Right.
thing, like,
The
wrapped
tinsel
around
around
her. And I
Oh yeah,
was
that
like...
whole thing isn't wired. But the fabric itself, I think, was included, had stars in it.
Yeah.
And she made that whole piece that wrapped around her.
Right. So it
So
looks
good.
good. I mean, it's simple, but, like, effective, I think. Like, she
Better than most.
Yeah. And then last was Maddie, which
Simple.
It's simple. It
wasn't
is
my favorite.
clean.
It is cleanly. It's clean. It's well done. But
And
it is
more than I
not.
can say for June.
But the skirt was just not... It was not great. It was too small. Like, it was, like, straight, like, no, it had no silhouette to it.
me, it wasn't creative enough.
No.
She took
She had
the
the storyline.
silhouette of a wedding dress, attached the red, white, and blue to it, and played up the story to sell the garment.
Yeah.
Which sometimes you just gotta sell the garment.
Mm-hmm.
You have 8 hours? Like, that's all you did in 8 hours? Like, that's like... How many
Well,
scenes
we
is
also
that?
saw
Like,
the
4?
other thing that she's sewn, and it wasn't show-stopping.
She's like a hem. There's hems everywhere.
There's a hem here, there's a hem here, I sewed a hem.
So after the judges' critiques, Georges, Willow, and Angeria are tops. Willow wins, and Orion and Maddie June are bottom. Orion is safe. How do we feel? Oh wait, yeah. Well,
My
how-
top
how
was
do we
Alyssa
feel?
Hunter.
Yeah,
100%. My top was going
She
to be
should have
Alyssa.
won this challenge.
Yes.
I also like Days of Sky. I would throw her hat in
She should have
there.
been high. I think what threw her out was her male category.
Yeah,
Because
that-
pants and
right.
not a dress.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's being very technical. But it's a ball. You've got a lot to look at.
Yeah, and we all like to look at balls. Wonk wonk.
Some of us do.
I mean, that was every other joke in that fucking segment. I was like, oh my god.
Looking at all three looks, Alyssa, hands down.
You could tell she and Jasmine were pissed to be safe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
not
would-
an emotion
I-
for safe, but
I would have been pissed to be safe too, because the amount of work that they put into those looks, and looking at the queens who did not only get critiques about how well they did, but also then won. Like,
Willow and Georges, like what?
Georges was just, it was just, no. 100%. Like, I don't
Georgia
even have
should not have
words.
been high. Georgia should have been safe.
What was she
'Cause
talking
her
about?
looks weren't bad.
She's like, it's so
No.
hard to have a bodice, like a cinched, or like Michelle. She was like, oh my god, good job, Georges. Like, it's so hard to have a cinched waist. But then they like hated her last look, which I was like, well, there's tons of girls who like did well
Yeah.
or at least good in all three.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they smoking? I don't know.
But no, Willow
Coffee
definitely,
enemas.
they were on something.
Girl.
But yeah, Willow was definitely not high for me. I would have put her as safe, 100%.
Yeah.
So, towards the top, for
I would
sure.
have still ranked her high. I would have knocked Angeria to safe.
I do agree. Maddie and June were definitely
The worst.
definitely the bottoms. Yeah.
Maddie would have been my
So
bottom
that was right.
over June.
Yeah.
Oh, June would have been my bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. So June and Maddie lip sync, and
Mhm.
June's like,
June can't keep her clothes on.
yeah, her clothes
No.
were coming out, and that's when I knew. That's when you always know it's over. She
It's just
takes
the
off
thing,
her
like,
shoes.
when you're a drag queen, you should always be in drag.
Right.
If you lose your wig and it's an accident here or there, but
Put
she
it back
lost
on.
her wig, she lost her cape, she
Well,
lost
no,
her
she had a big
shoes.
reveal.
Sure.
Yeah, but you could see. I remember you could
No,
see
Yeah,
the,
you see it. It was
the
there.
reveal wig, and it's like, girl, you
Yeah.
can't. If you're gonna reveal it, like, girl.
You're
so.
revealing the truth.
So June goes home, which, yeah. I agree.
Imagine losing to a straight man to a Kylie Minogue disco track.
She's probably in like conversion therapy right now.
At the same interview about the plastic chocolate bars, Maddie was drunk.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, she'd gotten one too many drinks. Like, they'd let her have more
Oh,
drinks.
really?
She was drunk in that lip sync. Throwback to Jujubee Season 2. The doors have opened. I'm surprised that as drunk as she was, she didn't fall on June's stuff.
She almost did.
She almost did. Yeah, she tripped
She
on
tripped,
her.
she didn't fall, though. Which, if you're drunk, good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah,
But also, she's a drag queen, of course, they can perform drunk. I jumped off the stage with intoxicated.
It was just an embarrassing lip sync.
It was messy. It was a messy lip sync, and honestly, they both should have gone. So, what? Maddie stays. June Blythe goes home. I'm not mad.
Officially the first girl to go home.
Well, we'll see, and who knows?
They already did it. It's not happening twice.
She got her chocolate bar. It was just chocolate.
Yeah.
Plastic chocolate.
So, anyways, that wraps this one up, and the guest judge, I don't even think we discussed, and we don't need to. What was her name? Does anyone remember?
Miss Chu?
Let me chew, run some shoes.
Yeah, who?
Christine Chu.
Christine who? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's a pandemic, not everybody's available.
Let's just have Lizzo as a permanent, fourth judge.
God, yes.
No more guest judge.
Nicole Byer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nicole Byer is a permanent judge.
Right.
Rotate her out with Ross and Carson.
Lady Gaga? Cher? No.
Cher
has
has
never
yet.
What the fuck? She ain't doing
Even
nothing.
for the Cher Rusical.
Britney?
Also, but Madonna hasn't been on either. So.
No.
Britney would be great.
The big stars will never be on.
Well,
Yeah.
now that she's out of her conservatorship, she might actually be a judge.
I know. Free Britney.
She's free.
She's freed.
She's free, yeah.
Now she's
We're
taking
done.
nudies
Free
on
Paula.
Instagram.
Nude, yes. Free titty. Britties. Free the Britties. Alright.
Anyway.
Well, it's been real, it's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.